The ocean can kill you without a storm. 7 warning signs most people miss. The ocean does not always warn you with giant waves. Sometimes the most dangerous moment begins when everything suddenly becomes quiet. Sometimes the water pulls away from the beach. Sometimes the color changes beneath your feet. Sometimes the current starts carrying you somewhere you never intended to go. And sometimes, by the time people realize something is wrong, they are already fighting to survive. Here are 7 warning signs from the ocean you should never ignore. 1. The water suddenly pulls away from shore. If the ocean suddenly retreats much farther than normal, exposing rocks, reefs, or seafloor that are usually underwater, do not walk out to investigate. Move inland. A sudden, unusual withdrawal of water can precede a tsunami. People have been killed because curiosity drew them toward the exposed shoreline instead of away from it. The danger is not the disappearing water, it is what may be coming back. And when it returns, it may not look like a perfect breaking wave. It can arrive as a rapidly rising wall of water, debris, currents, and flooding. If the sea suddenly retreats in a way that looks completely wrong, treat it as an emergency. Do not stand there filming it. Get away from the coast. 1. You are swimming hard, but going nowhere. You may think you are simply tired. Then you look at the beach and realize something is wrong. The lifeguard tower is farther away. The people on shore are smaller. And even though you are swimming hard, you are being carried away from land. You may be caught in a rip current. The dangerous instinct is to panic and swim directly against it. That can exhaust even a strong swimmer. Instead, stay as calm as possible, float if necessary, and swim parallel to the shoreline until you are out of the strongest current. Then angle back towards shore. The ocean does not need huge waves to overpower you. A narrow, moving channel of water can quietly pull you farther offshore every second. 1. The water changes color. Ocean color can change for many harmless reasons, but an abrupt change around you should get your attention. Dark water may indicate deeper water, a sudden drop-off, stirred sediment, or changing conditions below the surface. Brown or murky water can mean runoff, sediment, stronger currents, or reduced visibility. A strange reddish or discolored patch may indicate algae or other biological activity. The important point is not to assume every color change means disaster. It means conditions have changed. And if you do not understand why, you should not blindly keep swimming deeper into it. Visibility is one of your biggest safety advantages in the ocean. When that disappears, so does a lot of your information about what is around you. 1. The ocean suddenly becomes rougher than it was minutes ago. Weather at sea can change quickly. A beach can look manageable 1 minute and become dangerous shortly afterward. Wind can strengthen. Waves can become steeper. Currents can change direction. A distant storm can create powerful swell even when the sky above you still looks relatively clear. This is especially dangerous for paddleboarders, kayakers, small boats, swimmers, and people exploring rocks or sea caves. The mistake is thinking, it wasn't bad when I went in. The ocean does not care what conditions were 20 minutes ago. If the water is becoming noticeably rougher, start moving towards safety early. Waiting until it becomes obviously dangerous removes your margin for error. 1. Waves are breaking where they normally do not. If you know a beach or coastline well, pay attention when waves begin breaking in unusual places. That may indicate rising swell, submerged rocks, shallow reef, or rapidly changing water depth. For boaters, surfers, and swimmers, breaking water is information. It tells you that energy is meeting something beneath the surface. Near rocks, jetties, reefs, and cave entrances, a sudden increase in breaking waves can turn a manageable area into a trap. A swimmer can be pushed onto rocks, a kayaker can be flipped. Someone exploring a sea cave can suddenly discover that the calm entrance they used 20 minutes earlier has become nearly impossible to cross. When the breaking pattern changes, reconsider what you are doing. 1. You hear thunder. Even if the storm looks far away. People often wait until rain reaches the beach before taking a storm seriously. That is a mistake. If you can hear thunder, lightning is already close enough to be a threat. Water, wet sand, docks, boats, exposed beaches, and open ocean are not places you want to be when lightning is nearby. Do not assume the storm has to be directly overhead. Lightning can strike outside the main rain area. If thunder begins while you are swimming, boating, fishing, or diving from a small vessel, start getting to a safer location. 1. Something feels wrong. This one is less scientific, but it matters. Experienced swimmers, divers, fishermen, and boaters often recognize changes before they can fully explain them. The current feels stronger. The wind has shifted. Visibility is disappearing. The boat is drifting differently. The tide is rising faster than expected. Your exit route through the rocks no longer looks the same. You do not need to wait for a disaster before deciding to leave. One of the most dangerous thoughts in the ocean is, we've already come this far. That thinking traps people. They keep diving, keep swimming, keep exploring, keep boating farther, because turning around feels like failure. It isn't. Turning around while you still have options is often what keeps a minor problem from becoming a survival story. The ocean is powerful, but it usually gives information before conditions become catastrophic. The challenge is recognizing it. Water pulling away, currents carrying you offshore, changing color, increasing waves, thunder, a route that suddenly looks different. None of these automatically means you are about to die, but they are reasons to stop, reassess, and choose safety while you still have time. Because when the ocean changes, the smartest move is often very simple. Get out early, before you have to fight your way out later. If you enjoy ocean survival stories, diving disasters, sharks, maritime mysteries, and the science behind what goes wrong at sea, subscribe to Commander Puzzles. Because the ocean does not forgive mistakes, and sometimes the smallest warning is the only one you get.